Since I got out of Big Brother Naija house, you not get wetin person won't buy. We never expensive. And for Naija, no. Things could just go up. They ever come down again. Coming the 22nd, I've been trying to buy things. Everything they expensive. Sapa no fit win o. Homecoming gas bank. So coolest strike. Kilo share. They gonna. I'm gonna pull up. Oh. I need a solution. What's up now? Let's do this. Oh, it is hard. I the first share for me. I want to explain to you. I beg. It's plenty.
What exactly was that? Or, wait, pray tell, is that a new way of begging now? Or is that a new way of you tripping people, your fans, into buying you new clothes, all because of a homecoming? Yes, buying you new clothes, giving you a wardrobe makeover simply because of your newfound status of being a public figure, of being an ex-Bbnaija housemate. What exactly was that? I mean, guys, I don't understand. In Bella's words, I don't understand. Ladies and gentlemen, two things came to my mind when I first came across that Hermes' rant video on social media yesterday morning. Yes, I saw it yesterday morning and I just thought I should ignore. But then someone else sent it to me on Twitter seeking my opinion. And guys, I had to control myself not to even say much, but I'm going to say a lot on this video, all right? So first things first, I thought automatically that, okay, fine. This dude wants controversy. Hermes wants to be talked about. Yes, he wants the blogs to carry that video. He wants people to talk about it. And yeah, second thing that came to mind was, that's an indirect way of guilt-tripping his fans into giving him a wardrobe makeover. According to the things he said on the video, yes, homecoming is coming. His homecoming event, I think it's tomorrow, Saturday, and he needs new clothes. He needs to buff up. He needs to look the part of, oh, Hermes from Oworoshoki that went for Big Brother Naija season 7 and, you know, is coming back home, whatever it is. Yes, Hermes needs a new look. And the first question that I asked myself was, why exactly does Hermes need a new physical look, a new physical appearance, a new kind of buff up to go back to his home, to go back to his community, to go back to his people? These are all valid questions that I will be answering, and I'll also be dissecting that video because there were certain things I heard and I felt like they were just so repulsive to the ears. All right, we're going to talk about all of that. And hey, let me put this disclaimer out there for the sake of those who are going to come right now and say, oh, Glory, yeah, and don't talk about Hermes. Ladies and gentlemen, I said before that Hermes possibly wants to be talked about. So I'm going to do him that favor. I'm going to talk about it. Yes, I'm going to talk about what he complained about on that video. Possibly one or two people that are his fans that are going to come across my video, they just might extend that hand of assistance to him. You know, that buff up that he is so much craving for or desperate about, must be going to help him. All right, but before we get into all of that, let me officially welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. You especially welcome back. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the T, yes. And yeah, on this channel, what we do is we give the most detailed, factual, and accurate analysis of reality TV shows, movies, and trending social topics. So if you're looking for that kind of content on YouTube or wherever you find this video, you especially welcome to subscribe. So kindly do exactly what you see on your screen so that you do not miss out on any video that I upload, okay? And another reminder, guys, tomorrow is Saturday. You know what happens on here. We're going to be having our FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream by 3 p.m. WAT on this channel. Please do not miss out. It's going to be a virtual literation. Right now, all of that said, let's quickly get into this video. So for the benefit of those who do not understand what Hermes was particularly ranting about on that video and also do not really understand the Yoruba language, I'm going to try as much as possible to translate, because even I myself, I had to get a Yoruba speaking and understanding person to help me translate what he was saying towards the end of the video. So first, he was complaining about Sakpa. When people complain about Sakpa on social media, they are basically referring to the hardship in the Nigerian economy. Yes, when people say sakpa deal, I don't really know the full meaning of that sakpa, to be honest, but they are just basically complaining about how pricey things are, how difficult things are, how very, very extremely high the standard of living is in Nigeria. So that was what Hermes was complaining about. However, he was leveraging on that reality, that harsh Nigerian reality, to complain about the fact that with his newfound status of being a celebrity, in quotes, a public figure, he can no longer go to Yaba Market. Yaba Market is a very, very popular market here in Lagos, Nigeria, where you can actually get things at very, very affordable prices. Yes, so he's complaining that he can no longer just walk there to buy things. And mostly what they sell in Yaba is clothes, not food, right? So he was complaining about all of this in reference to his homecoming event before participating in the recently ended Big Brother Naija, show. So he was complaining about not being able to just walk to that market to buy clothes anymore as he used to. Even when he wants to order online, things are very, very pricey. Things are very, very expensive. That even ever since coming out of Biggie's house, things have just been very, very difficult. Being a celebrity is not easy. And then that was the point where he started poking his fans, his supporters, that, oh, what's up? That homecoming is coming. They need to show up for him. They need to turn up for him. The way I interpreted that is that he's literally, indirectly telling them that, I need new clothes, I need new shoes, I possibly need to have a new look for the event. Guys, that was what he was talking about. And then the part that really got me, that really irritated me, was that part where he was speaking Yoruba. According to my Yoruba interpreter, Hermes was saying that he's actually working for his fans.
It is hard. I want to explain to you a bit.
I was asking myself, how exactly is Hermes working for his fans? Ladies and gentlemen, let's leave that first part of the video and talk about that last part. How exactly is Hermes working for his fans, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, I know that a lot of people are going to come on this video and type that, oh, Glory, Hermes is trying to set up XYZ project for his community. Hermes is trying to set up XYZ brand, whatever, for his fan base. But then the question still remains, will it be for free? Are they not going to pay for those things? Is it going to be free? Yeah. Let's say Hermes has over 1 million fans now. Whatever he's going to be setting up in the nearest future or maybe in the far future, is it going to be for free? Is it going to be doing charity all his life? That's one question. Then number two, for every endorsement that Hermes gets to sign in the nearest future or in the far future, is he signing it for his fan base? Like the money he receives at the end of the day, is he going to be disbursing it to his entire Oroshoki community? Is it going to be disbursing it to his entire fan base? Is it going to be dashing them? Is it going to say, oh, okay, everybody send me your account details, and then nothing comes to me, Hermes, I'm going to be sending all the money for you? Guys, I don't understand what a celebrity means when they make such a statement. I don't understand, and I don't think I'll ever understand when an ex-Bbnaija housemate makes such a statement that, oh, I'm working for you, I'm working for my fans. How does that even make sense? How? How exactly is Hermes working for his fans? Yes, still, people are going to say, oh, he might build up a structure in Oroshoki, he might do XYZ in Oroshoki, and so what? And so what? But really, guys, that is on the side. Now let's talk about the clothing part. See, if there was one thing that really attracted me to Hermes' personality, that made me fall in love with Hermes' personality whilst he was still in Big Brother's house, right? It was his originality. It was his rawness. It was his authenticity. Remember, I did a video when the show started newly, that I did a background check on Hermes for a bit. But then if we're thinking that way, there's also the question of, is Hermes' fan base restricted to only the people of Oroshoki? Yeah, valid question. Yes, as far as I'm concerned, these housemates, they have fans, that are dispersed all across the continent of Africa, possibly even beyond Africa. So when he's saying that, oh, he's working for his fans, how exactly does that make sense? Can someone please make it make sense? I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if an ex-Bbnaija housemate has not gotten to the point of them sharing the proceeds of endorsements that they get, sharing the proceeds of every deal that they sign with their fans, then I'm sorry to say you're not working for your fans, because they're not going to be sharing with you the luxury lifestyle that you're going to be enjoying. Yes, they're not going to be sharing that with you. You're going to level up, you're going to upgrade. But guess what? There's still that population in your fan base that will still be wretched. There's still that population in your fan base that will still not be able to afford the littlest things that you will no longer see as the littlest things. So just understand that that disparity is always going to be there. So it's unfair for you to come out and say you're working for your fans. How exactly, please? And let's talk about the clothes part, yes? The first part of that video where Hermes was complaining about not being able to go to Yaba anymore because of his newfound status as a public figure, because he is avoiding bloggers' headlines of, oh, ex-Bbnaija Season 7 housemate Hermes seen at Yaba Market, shopping for bend down select, shopping for thrift clothes, guys. Yes, that's that part. And then there's also the part where he's complaining about, oh, things being very expensive online. Oh, Sakba Deo, oh, Cool Tribe, what's up now? Ladies and gentlemen, what happened to cut your coat according to your clothes? Or is it according to your size? I don't know which one is it now these days. Yes, but what happened to that? What happened to living within your means? What happened to doing what your head can carry? What happens to doing what your hands can carry? What happens to remove your eyes from another person's glory, because your own glory is coming to you anyways? Because when I heard that part of Hermes' video, the first thing that came to my mind was, okay, is this guy kind of expecting his fan base to give him a wardrobe makeover just as they did with Adekunle? Yeah. Because so far, as far as I'm concerned, as far as I have heard, Adekunle's fan base is the first and only fan base that has actually given him like an almost complete wardrobe makeover. These people really went all out to ensure that Adekunle looked the part of his newfound status. Yes, and that's because they recognize that this guy is on a mission, that this guy has a direction, this guy has a plan. And this is not me saying that every other ex-Bbnaija housemate does not have a plan or a direction, but these people did it out of their own volition because they saw in the house that Adekunle was not really, most of the time, properly dressed. Adekunle was that one housemate that was constantly repeating clothes a lot. Hermes, on the other hand, what we saw in the house, we saw someone that was kind of comfortable. Yeah, it's kind of comfortable. It seemed like he came prepared in a way. Of course. But that aside, ladies and gentlemen, this is what personally I was expecting of Hermes for this his homecoming. We're going to even talk about this concept of this so-called bloody homecoming in a bit, but let's talk about this first. If at all there's anything that really attracted me to Hermes' personality when the season 7 of Big Brother Naija was still on, ladies and gentlemen, it was his rawness, his authenticity, his originality, guys. That was what really attracted me to Hermes. Prior to the time Hermes went into Biggie's house to participate on the show, I did a background check on Hermes, not 100% background check, to be very honest, yes. But I did a video about him on this channel, and in the course of me checking him out, guys, I loved this guy's personality. I loved the fact that he was really proud of his Oronshoki community. And one thing that really stood out about Hermes was his ability to create art with his body. His ability to look good, to look great, to look ravishing without even wearing clothes. When I say without wearing clothes, of course, mostly shirts, yes. Hermes does not really love wearing shirts like that. I don't know about now. He's probably trying to rebrand himself, and there's absolutely nothing wrong in Hermes trying to rebrand himself. But prior to the show, Hermes had a signature look. Hermes had a style of doing things. Hermes had a way of attracting people, of drawing people's curiosity, spiking up people's curiosity, and feeding people's curiosity about him. And it worked. Because I was really attracted like magnet to this guy's personality. And then he came out of the house. Yes, fine, Bbnaija housemates, ex-Bbnaija housemates, of course. They're going to do a lot of photo shoots, of course, because they have to keep their socials busy. They have to keep their walls busy with fancy pictures, nice poses, blah, blah, blah. It's fine. They need to attract brands, of course. All of those things are allowed. But then, Hermes is going for his homecoming. So Gloria Elijah was actually expecting that, okay, this guy possibly could get creative about this homecoming of a thing. How about Hermes present his body as an elevated, a leveled up work of art? You see all those his beads that he wears. You see all those his markings he does. You see the way he dyes his hair to be gold, the way he dyed his eyebrows, the way he dyed his beard, you know. How about Hermes does some really cool tribe kind of thing on his chest? How about Hermes not really drawing tattoos now, but I've seen some really, really cool artworks on Instagram, right? You know, you draw some things, you know, use white chalk, do some very, very nice, crazy stuff, cool stuff. You know, give yourself this new, fresh, leveled up look. After all, your fan base name is Cool Tribe. I wasn't really expecting Hermes to have any wardrobe malfunction, you know, along the line. I did not really expect Hermes to have issues with clothes or even what to wear. I was actually expecting Hermes to get really creative, go all out, present yourself. I mean, guys, I don't know what I'm thinking, but this is what I had in mind. Hermes should not be having issues with clothes. He should not be having wardrobe issues. Because it is a freaking homecoming. Yes, he's not going to see the king of England. He's not going to see the president of Nigeria. He's going back to his community. Oworoshoki. So it should not be a problem. Yeah, you don't want to look overdressed. I mean, wait. Let me even understand this. Is Hermes trying to dress up the way he normally dresses up on his Instagram page? Is he trying to dress that way for this homecoming? I don't understand. Or is he trying to buy a crown and put on his head? Is he trying to, what exactly is he trying to do? I don't get it. Because guys, this whole concept of things are expensive, it beats me. I don't get it. I don't understand. I mean, let's even talk about this concept of homecoming. I mean, every time I see an ex-Bbnaija housemate, you know, freshly after the show, announcing via their socials that, oh, my homecoming is coming, blah, blah, blah. I mean, at the moment, Hermes wants to do his, Chomzy wants to do hers. I think Phyna wants to also do hers this same Saturday. Hey, so when I see such announcements, it just completely reminds me of how these housemates by themselves create very, very toxic competition amongst themselves, toxic pressure upon themselves. They create it by themselves, and then they come onto socials later, and then they start complaining that, hey, it's not easy to be a public figure, it's not easy to be a celebrity. Who sends you work? I mean, I have seen ex-Bbnaija housemates who, after the show, they've remained relevant in their niche, in their own field, doing amazing stuff, doing great things without doing some freaking homecoming. At the end of the day, what do they hope to achieve? Okay, fine. Some of them, they want to use the opportunity to go to their local government or to their state government office to go and look for special assistant or special advisor positions. And guys, I'm not trying to shade at anybody here, but some of these people, they receive those elevated positions, and then we don't even hear about them doing shit. We don't even hear about them doing anything. But this is just me saying that you can still make impact in your community without killing yourself over it, without complaining about you cannot see clothes to buy, or without complaining about, oh, clothes is too expensive to buy. You can still make impact. Yes, you don't have to die or kill yourself to be a public figure. You can still make impact without going through all of this disgraceful, you know, shaming yourself on social media, you know, in the name of I am raw, I am woke. By the way, can we just redefine rawness? Can we redefine wokeness? Can we redefine originality? Because people will look at that Hermes' video and they'll say, oh, I just love the way this guy is very raw. Ah, they're clapping their hands. I just love the way this guy says it as it is. Hey! Nah, for me, definition of rawness has just been degraded on that video. Yeah, it was just poorly degraded on that video. It's not rawness. It's not rawness to come out and then you want to guilt trip your fans, your supporters into feeling obliged to buy you new things because you want to do your homecoming. Doesn't make sense to Glory Elijah. It does not, and it will never make sense to me. Cut your coat according to your cloth. Do as your hand reach. You don't have to go overboard. Yeah, modesty doesn't kill you to be modest. Okay? It doesn't kill you to be modest. You don't have to go over the top, overdo to make a statement. And I'm sending this as a message to Hermes. Hermes, your body is art. Your body is art. Your body is banging. Your body is beautiful. Without wearing a shirt, Hermes, you can actually draw some cool tribe stuff on your skin. Yes. Put on some deodorant. Smell good. Smell amazingly freaking good. And then you present yourself to your community and they will still worship you as they used to do. They will still welcome you. They will still love you for it. In fact, they will even appreciate you more. Because they will feel like, wow, this guy left home, but home did not leave him. This guy left home, he still came back to us. He's still one of us. He's not looking out of place. He's not looking out of the ordinary. And Hermes, darling, it does not mean that you have not leveled up. No. Your clothes does not mean you've leveled up. At least we've seen certain housemates, yes, that look different in their way of dressing, but their IQ is still boop. Their IQ has not leveled up. We know them. So Hermes, you're intelligent, you're amazing, you're awesome. You don't have to overdress for this your homecoming. That's the end of the story. All this English I'm speaking on this video, Hermes, that video is just completely irrelevant. But I've talked about it, Hermes. I mean, in a way, even though I'm ranting, even though I'm complaining about some of the things you said, Hermes, I'm sure that some of your fans, they will see this video, they will drag me for it, and they will still go ahead to buy you clothes. Yeah. So mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've actually said enough. I did not plan for this video to be too lengthy, yes. And hey guys, you know how we do it on here. The comment section is open. I would love to know your thoughts about this one. These are my thoughts. This is what I think. Yes, so hey, it's allowed for people to think different. So I would love to know your thoughts about this one, all right? Do you think Hermes was actually doing the right thing or not? Do you think, or are you thinking the way I'm thinking? I don't know. Just let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And guys, don't forget, there's more to talk about tomorrow by 3 p.m. 3 p.m., not 2. 3 p.m. WAT during our FSWG Saturday YouTube live stream. All right, please make it a date with us. Do not miss out. And I'll see you guys on another episode of Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah. Do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.